Hey, this is Dan Blewett. We're going to talk about new cue that we've been working on for the last year or so that's going to help pitchers get more velocity and be more direct to their target. So during our Warbird program, with work with our radar guns, we used to get a lot of feedback that we're not necessarily trying new things out, but when one of us says, all right, I'm going to sit back a little longer, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, suddenly the radar gun says that was fast or that was slower. We get a lot of really positive feedback from that. Then we sort to assemble what we feel are good mechanical tweaks. And one of these, I actually figured out when I was out with Alan Jagger in California long tossing. And the quick story is, I was hitting my partner at about 350, 360 away in the chest. We were maxed out. He was up against the walls, a 15-foot fence. Hitting him in the chest for about 5, 6, 7, 8 throws in a row. Couldn't get any farther. Then on my last throw, I felt a little greater extension where it felt like I was releasing the ball here. Just going straight out, no windmill, none of this, no pulling down, just straight outward extension. And I actually threw this ball over his head, over the fence. It went 20, 25 feet farther than all the rest of them did when I was pretty much maxed out. So the way that felt was what we call our fingernails forward cue. When I made that throw, and when we make throws in the gym, they're consistently faster when we try to take our fingernails forward towards our target. And what that means is, if I have a ball in my hand, as I'm going back, I'm thinking about these fingernails going directly to the plate. And what that does is it prevents our arm from opening up and becoming windmillish. Because when this arm opens up and gets long, now we have a longer lever arm to pull through the zone. If I were to take a ball and try to throw like this, I would get very little velocity on it. But what we want to do is hold our internal rotation as long as we can so that we're exploding all at once, which is something I call quadruple extension of the hand. We want our elbow, our wrist, our fingertips, and our shoulder all at the same moment to go boom. And I think that is going to amplify all the energy that you're going towards the plate. So the way this cue works, you're not actually going to throw like this. It's similar to a punch, but it's not going to end up being like that. All we need to do is think about that, and what it's going to do is a couple of things. It's going to prevent, if I'm trying to take my fingernails towards the catcher, I can't go around the ball anymore, because now they're facing away. If they're going straight here, I'm going right at my target. The other thing is, if I'm driving my fingernails towards the target, my torso is going to oppose much better. So I'm going to drive my chest down towards my target better. And lastly, it's what we think is happening at high speed, and we haven't been able to capture this as well as we'd like, is delaying the hand so that it lays back longer and you get more stretch shortening cycle. So we feel like it prevents the wrist from, again, being flat and doing this, doing that. More of a whippy, elastic effect. So when you're throwing, the only key you need to think about is take the ball out of your hand and think about keeping your fingernails towards your catcher at all times. So you'll feel like you're lifting your elbow and going like that, almost like you're going to punch someone straight at your target. And what this does is it lowers it, and my biceps is going to be passing my ear, and my release is going to be much more direct at the target. And again, we don't want you to throw like this. This isn't what's going to happen, but if you think about throwing like that, it's going to delay some of this, it's going to prevent you from doing that, and it's going to keep you more on target as you drive your body towards the center of the plate. So that's our fingernails forward cue.